tonight? I hope everybody's doing good and staying golden and feeling good. I'm fixing to do a check on how everybody's feeling, how's collective feeling, how does collective feeling about themselves, about this process, the situation. I got the shapeshifter cards and the believe in your own magic. Okay, so we're gonna find out what's going on in the energy. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for coming down, guarding, and protecting us as we channel these messages. Thank you, ancestors and ascended masters, for all the helpful healing messages that you give, the absolute truth. Let me tell you something about hair. Hair is antennas. Believe that or don't, okay? But back in the day, people didn't cut their hair all the time. You know, they depict that shit on ancient shit, but people wore their hair, or they either shaved their hair completely off, all their hair, or they wore their hair long. It's like an antenna, okay? I'm telling you, they did, okay? There's something about, look, there's something about it. I'm telling you, something about your hair, because it keeps talking about hair in the letters. Y'all take that as it resonates. How's collective feeling? What is collective feeling right now? Tell me what it says there. Be careful on the TV. Someone's giving someone a lift up, and it says there. Be careful. Look how collective's feeling. Like the Phoenix. How many times the Phoenix gonna show out in a couple of couple of days? Oh, I'm getting spiritual bursts now. It says, I am always enough, lighthouse. Don't doubt your worth. Look here. Something that you planted is growing. It says the truth. Something that you stood by is growing. I'm telling you. It says something lovely will grow from this. It's you, collective. It's you. The lovely that's going to grow from this. It says, how's that for a happily ever after? I love it. Oh my God, y'all. If this resonates with y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I hate how that light, overhead light leaves a glare. I don't like that. Anyway, that shit's beautiful. Okay, y'all take that as it resonates. Okay, it's a card reading for collective about how they're feeling and what is happening in the energy. And this is the energy right now. Is don't doubt your self-worth. Something lovely will grow from this. And how's that for a happily ever after? You're the phoenix. You're a lighthouse. You're burning with some kind of passion to do something, okay? For some reason, I'm being told to add all together. Okay, so we got 35, 44. It equals up to be 44, y'all. Take that as it resonates. Okay, so that's what's in the believe in your magic energy. This is on the bottom of this deck. Okay, see, I'll take that as it resonates. Okay, tell me what this collective is feeling about this. What is it that they're okay? You found your self-worth, collective, and because you found your self-worth, you're going to grow from that. Somebody may have two-tone color hair. There's something about the long hair. I'm telling you, I don't know what it is. Something about hair growth, growing their hair growth. And this is a lighthouse. Doesn't have to do anything but be. It's beautiful just the way it is. It helps guide and direct people in the right direction. Okay. You need to spread your wings. Something's been written. Something has definitely been written down. Okay. And this is also you wrote the story. The sword can be also seen as a pen or a pencil or something to write with. We got a 2, we got a 6, and we got a 9. So take that as it resonates. Clarify each one of these with these shapeshifter cards, and tell me what's going on in collective energy and how collective is feeling. Y'all, collective has elevated. I'm telling you, you're feeling very independent, very I can do it, warrior. You've mended your wounds, and now you're feeling very passionate again. 444, okay. So Stella's got her groove back. Somebody's spark, somebody's flame. It says the fairy bee. My life is sweet. A 6 for the lighthouse. Don't doubt your worth. My life is sweet. Okay, be grateful for your life because you're meant to do something only bees can do. If all the bees die off, then the world will not exist anymore. Honestly, if the bees go extinct, so will we. Okay, so your life is very sweet, and don't doubt your self worth. Okay, you're the queen bee. I'm always enough. Give me a card that represents the something lovely will grow from this garden. We got strange companions in stranger places. Challenges, question mark. Use your imagination, a 28. So some kind of partnership, some kind of team up that's just going to suddenly come upon you. Okay, something lovely is going to grow from that. Okay, because you're not doubting your self-worth. You can do something independently and alone. All you have to do is just be, because you receive all these gifts, all these messages and such. Okay, but there's going to be some kind of partnership that was unlikely, that's going to come along. That's Snow White and Cinderella. So Cinderella, nope, it's Alice in Wonderland. Alice in Wonderland. We're all we're all a little crazy here, okay? And mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? You're the fairest of them all. I'm telling you, there's something very unique about you. Something about storytelling. Storytelling. Use your imagination. That's a 28 with a 6, and that's a 2 with a 6. Okay, take what resonates. So give me a card that represents the phoenix and has that for a happily ever after. Because there's going to be some kind of companions, some kind of friendship that's an unlikely friendship that's going to bring your dreams to fruition, apparently. Y'all are the phoenix together. But you're the phoenix alone, because that's your energy, standing alone. Standing alone like the lighthouse. Sitting alone, creating your abundance, okay? And there's a challenge, use your imagination. There's strange companions in stranger places, okay? You might go somewhere that you don't normally go. Tell me about the phoenix. It says, once upon a midnight dreary, creative, genius, writing, expression, artistic flow, a 31. So you're going to write something. There's a book right there. Or something's already been written. You're going to write something. You're going to write about this, all the companions along your journey. So it looks like somebody's about to write something about their life's journey, and you're going to be able to fly high. You're going to be able to spread your wings and fly, okay? But you're going to talk about all the companions on your journey and release it all. I'm telling you, the bottom of the deck says Snake Princess, the serpentine path to power. Okay, that's a 42, another 6. Y'all take that as it resonates. The bottom of this one says golden. You don't need someone else to fix you. You're the fixer. You're the healer. I'm telling you, it's you. You can see something clearly now that all your broken parts are beautiful. You see how that cup is minted with gold? That's what the Chinese do. They find it more beautiful for it to be broken and mended because it's stronger. Okay, it says be your own first priority. And in whatever case, be your own first priority. Okay, we got a 36, which is a 9. Okay, we got a 2, a 6, a 9, a 6, a 10, a 4, a 6, and a 9. Y'all, this could be for a Cancer. 6 and a 9 is the sign of the breast. Okay, so y'all take that as it resonates. All right, so give me another card to represent the I'm always enough, lighthouse, don't doubt your worth, and the B, my life is sweet. It says, princess, you can be your own knight. You're your own hero. You don't need someone else, collective. You're number one. Number one is you're a little odd because you have to be odd to be number one. And so, and look, you were looking at yourself as number 2, but you're actually number 1. I'm telling you. I'm telling y'all, collective. You can be your own hero, okay? Tell me about this stranger companions in stranger places. Collective, going to meet somebody. Surround yourself with love. That's a 10. A 1 and a 10. This looks like brand new beginnings, collective. Tell me about Once Upon a Midnight Dreary. Is collective going to write a book or something? Whoa, it says think before you judge, but there's like 6 or 7 of them there, so give me one. One card to clarify. One card to clarify. I'm doing it like that on purpose. Uh-oh. It's going. It went to the floor. It's coming to your door. It says slay the dragons, a 6. Something about trusting your power, trusting even if you have a disability, you're going to find your way home. See the red shoes? And she's ready to this is something about signing something. I'm telling you, I'm seeing the sword as signing something. Okay, it says slay them all. Okay. So that's 116, maybe November 6th or January 16th. They're telling you to slay something. Surround yourself with love and friends. It says don't be afraid to sing. You have a celestial, there's something healing about your voice, collective. Okay, so tell me the outcome of this, the way collective is feeling about all of this. You're not afraid. You're not afraid at all. You've surrounded yourself with your own love. Look, you're going to meet somebody that's an unlikely friend. I'm telling you, that is gonna be just like you, but you never would have dreamed it, or they would have never dreamed it. Something about this is lined up from the universe for you to do something for yourself. Okay? Taking care of yourself. There was competition. It says take care of yourself. There was some kind of competition. That's what on the bottom. Okay, so this is how you're feeling. This is how collective is feeling about the situation. You're feeling strong. You're feeling like you can do it alone. That you've been doing it alone. You write the story. You make the path. You create the path. You're your own hero. You're the queen bee. Okay. You're not afraid. You're very, 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 very brave, collective. Extremely brave. Somebody is loving this. You have a fan. You have someone that is admiring you for your confidence and your bravery. I'm telling you, you have the serpentine path to power right now. Okay? First row, lighthouse, and the knight, and the queen bee. Oh, 2 of them come out. It says sacred beetle armor. You have a mighty shield. That's an 11, a 38. You have a mighty shield. It says hedgehog love. Positive, uplifting new friends. It showed both of them. That's a 10-10 right there. 10-10, y'all. Take that as it resonates. That's 111. I'm telling y'all. That's crazy. You're gonna have new friends, because this is a strange companions in stranger places. You might be sitting in the woods and meet up with somebody. That's crazy. Be like, look, that's a 6 and a 9. Y'all take what resonates, okay? What's to slay them all? And the phoenix. This has been written, y'all. You are the phoenix. This is birthright. It says dragonfly, mermaid. Mermaids are all over these. It says, you've attracted wonderful news, a 19. You're a watcher. Look at all those messages coming in. Once upon a midnight dreary. Your creative genius and artistic flow is flowing through you. Something is flowing through you, electric. The lighthouse, the phoenix. This is glowing sword. You're holding the sword in your hand, looking to your future. Staying golden with the golden bricks everywhere. I'm telling you, you have a mighty shield. You're going to have some kind of friend that's going to help you, that's admiring you, some kind of fan, okay? So many mermaids. If mermaids been some kind of symbol for you lately, I'm about to read this one right here, okay? Bottom of the deck says, pose brave flight. You will not let fear stop you this time. It's your destiny. It's your destiny to fly, y'all. I told y'all, it's about flying. They're flying. Do it for you. Space, the universe. The universe is bringing something together for you, collective. For just you. You can do something by yourself, but you're going to have a fan base or friends or somebody that's studying, learning something from you. You're writing something. It looks like you're going to write something. Because they're all holding swords. Tell you what resonates. Don't be afraid to sing. You've been made to believe that your voice, that your unique point of view in this world isn't worth very much. Let me tell you, that couldn't be further from the truth. Your words are worth all the stars in the night sky. So don't be afraid to sing whenever you have the chance. Your voice is powerful enough to sink a dozen spaceships. Look, you're gonna fight the aliens and defeat them. They're demons. They're dragons. I'm telling you, you're gonna fight them. Look, you got wings right there too, and you're the phoenix, flying. Look, you got wings in all of these. Taking flight. Look, it says the time has come. The time is to act now. 23. That's magic. And it says now you're independent and free. That's a 32. Mirroring. 2332. Little Red Riding Hood. I'm not a victim. You're a badass. It looks like that you might have had some kind of competition in your family, some kind of sibling rivalry. It says, but the older you get, it says an elder will teach you. Something about the older you get, the more you learn, okay? But looking back and hanging on to all that, it takes away your golden shine. It's time to let it go. Forgive yourself and let everything just go. That don't mean you got to be around them people or even have anything to do with them. But don't carry it around of what they did, because that lets them win. And don't let it. You've achieved some kind of success, and so don't let what they did to you dictate what your future is by keeping on holding on to all of it, okay? Because you're about to find out something and it's going to blow your mind, but you already know it because you're very special. You're a gift from the heavens. You're a gift from the universe. And your word and your voice is very, 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 very healing and powerful, okay? Don't think that you don't have something to say by telling your story, okay? Because your story, look, it says surround yourself lavender, relax, and surround yourself with friends. You're going to go to some kind of party, a celebration, or something to that effect, or maybe a celebration for you, collective, okay? Maybe some type of celebration for in honor of you. So let me find out. Alright. I got the story out here, so let's find out what the story is. What is a celebration of? What is a celebration of? It says the sun, y'all. It said the sun. I seen the sun. It says the wildflower, and an opportunity. Something's been protected. You may be on television, collective. You may be on television speaking or singing or something to that effect. What do I keep hearing something about? This is so fucking crazy. Okay, Martha Quinn. Y'all remember Martha Quinn on MTV? Well, now she's on the radio, okay? But I hear something about video DJs coming back. Something about video DJs. This is good. Yes, it is. Some of them are oracle decks. Some of them are tarot. Okay, but most of them are oracle. The this right here, that's the oracle of shapeshifters, and believe in your own magic is oracle deck as well. Okay, the story cards is, it just says story cards. So this is the story, okay? This is the story right here, okay? What was I? Dang it, I forgot what I asked. Something about sibling rivalry or something to that effect. Tell me what collective needs to hear out of the story. What's the story? What's coming about of this? It says solitude. Some kind of solitude, making a wish upon a star. Maybe you're going to go camping. That might be where you suddenly run into somebody. I'm telling you. You may go camping, go stargazing. Maybe just be out in the night, looking at the stars and that. Staying golden, okay? But somebody's made a wish upon a star. This is looking up. Adoration. Someone's trying to get you by your... Someone's trying to catch you at the right time, and they're having a hard time catching you. This is something about springtime. This is when the best time to go fishing is when these dogwoods are out. That's the best time to go fishing, when the dogwoods bloom. There's somebody wanting to give you adoration. It says wisdom, for your wisdom. Someone, you turn the light on for someone, for your ancient wisdom. You have some kind of all-seeing wisdom. That's an eye, okay? And that's an owl. Someone, you turn the light on up high, turned on the light. People are watching. You got them watching, and you got someone sitting in the dark watching. What's that about? Looks like spirits watching too, on the bottom, standing in the doorway. Maybe protecting something. An apartment complex. Was there a fire? It says the queen. They're protecting the queen. You're highly protected by divine collective. You don't have to be with anybody. You are very independent. Okay? So just to say this, I want to say this, and I want to say it out loud. Whoever gets the opportunity to have you as a mate, and have you as a friend, and have you as a partner, they are one lucky individual, because they may think that they chose you, but if you let them in, you chose them. I'm telling you, because you can do this all by yourself. You've been doing it all by yourself, okay? So whoever this is that may have this opportunity to come in, it says a dreamer, okay? If collective lets them in, then they must be something. I mean, because collective can do this all by themselves. You got this, okay? You know this. You are highly protected by the ancestors and divine, and being watched over for your ancient knowledge, okay? You're still alive, okay? You're about to get adoration by divine alone. You're going to receive this alone. Somebody's going to try to come in and try to do something about halves, okay? But this is for you. This is from God to collective, okay? So tell me. That says MF. Setting sail with your fate. You might be a preacher. Look, this is about, taking risk on yourself, lacing up your boots. These boots are made for walking. Okay? Or something about if there was some kind of attack on you, your fate repelled it. Okay? Setting sail like the seagull. Okay? The seagull just flies. It don't worry about nothing. And then till a human shoots it down for no reason. Just because it's flying. But it knows it's going to be fed. It's time. It wakes up in the morning and flies out and finds its food and sits on a perch and rests. Y'all heard the song Seagull, You Fly, Fly Through the Sky, never asking why, just knowing, just knowing. Something about the winds of change. It says story. Man, that right there says story. There's something about a story that you're going to write about. Possibly being by the ocean. Look, it says meditate and think about it, because something's just going to come to you. Something's just going to appear to you. Okay, have fun and think about your goals and your future and so and so and so and so, because some kind of home that was flipped upside down is coming to you. But you may have to fix it. But it'll be fun. Something about it being fun. You want it, you like that challenge of remodeling something or something to that effect, because it looks like that you're going to receive something that's run down or something to that effect, and you're going to fix it. Look, it's something that you've always known something. You've always known that you were going to be. Look, this is authentic. This is your destiny, okay? I'm telling you. You've always known you're going to be like a star of some kind. And electricity, it says surfing the waves. That's what's held you back, is your emotions. Because you lost trust from birth. You were broken at birth. It says this opportunity is coming through. You're remaining calm. You have balanced some kind of emotion that is was blocking you, collective. It says you've made some kind of metamorphosis. You're the princess of the borderland. Dancing. Look, and it says called. This is something that you know, that you're going to know. Called visionary. Love heals everything. And it says yes. New beginnings. You're about to get a house, collective. There's no doubt about it. That's all I see here. You're moving. Look, that's all I see here. You may be moving by the ocean. By a city by the ocean. But there's houses and maybe a mansion. But you may be remodeling it and making like half of it like a bed and breakfast or apartments or something like that. And then making like a part of it like a restaurant. Like a nightclub. Like a nightclub or something to that effect. Where there's a band playing. Or something like that. But it's all about a home. All about it. You may be traveling as well. All these are about a home. They're all about a home. Some kind of opportunity. You may be having have a traveling home. Or you may have a steady home and something about traveling. It's something about the nighttime and magic. Someone was doing black magic on the storyteller to try to get you stuck. The fox means black magic, y'all. Somebody was doing black magic on the storyteller to get them stuck. MK Ultra. It says opportunity. Some kind of opportunity is coming from that, because that was a quiz or a test. That was some kind of quiz or a test to find out your authenticity. It says you're balanced. It's time to receive. You're balanced now, collective. It's time to receive those rewards that you've built up, that's been put in that safe. It says all that stuff you lost, you're about to get double. It says kindred. Some kinfolk. It says follow your heart. Something's about to be set free from some kind of magic. Like the spell is wore off. And everything that's been waiting for you, for whatever's happened, It was like you were putting some kind of mindset to be depressed or something so you wouldn't receive this, but it's been in savings for you, invested, gathering um, equity and shit, okay? And now something's about to be set free because of somebody that's listened to you. And look, you may receive an apartment building with a restaurant. God dang, for some reason I heard Bob's Burgers. Look, it says the Sunshine Girl is going to receive some kind of gratitude, okay, for your self-reliance and your persistence, okay? You kept going. You didn't quit. You kept on going. You got on your bike and you rode. You kept on going. And you're about to be paid for that persistence. It says rising to balance. Anything else? Something to do with kids. You're going to be helping kids. It says the Nature Boy. Nature Boy's prepared something. Y'all are going to work together. There's something about him being loyal. He's got a dog standing by him. It says in the artist. The gifted. Y'all are both gifted. Y'all are going to do something together. Y'all are uncertain about it, but y'all are going to do it together. And look, it's something to do with a house. A house. Stay in joy, staying grounded in joy. It's something about going to Oz. Something to do with your bloodline. You're about to learn something about music in your bloodline. There's somebody famous, possibly, that's sees your talent, that's connected to your blood. Is that somebody famous? It says, yeah, giving to the wildflower. This isn't your dad. Y'all, I cannot make this up. I am a wildflower, it says. I can, doing your affirmation. Something was written on this bird to give this to you. This is a birthright, collective. It's time to take a leap. Okay? So how is that coming to collective? You're going to receive a message. It says release. Look. This right here got that little bird in front of her, right? And that says release, and it's got a picture of the bird. And it'll come back to you. Something's going to come back to you. Something you was holding on to, expectations. You're going to go from rags to riches. I promise. It says the thinker. Something about your IQ. Think. Open your mind. Expand your mind. You've got ideas flowing like crazy, collective. Beauty. Friendship. Eye list. There's a friend that's got their eye on you. They've made a plan. Look, it's something about going with the flow. It's about going with the flow here, y'all. I'm telling you. And this person's got their... Look, you're going to have your choice of places to live. I'm telling you, this person does some kind of... Possibly fixes up houses. And they're going to... They do restaurants and stuff. Why am I hearing the mafia? Look... When I said that, it says duality in the mafia. I said the mafia. It says duality in the neighbor. Look, it looks like kidnapped. What the fuck? Did somebody lie and say they got kidnapped for a ransom? It says happy and well-being. Singing a song, metamorphosis, all these butterflies, destiny, box of rain, neighbor. There's that damn... So somebody's around you in your energy, but they got the gate closed for some reason. It says they're being called. They're being called towards you. Someone's drawn towards you. Something to do with music. Healing. Your music is healing somebody. Making them feel free. So they're having growth. Look at that. It says seeking home, trust. What? It says magic. There's magic in the air. There's something going on. Something about ruled. Something's ruled. What? It says gratitude. This person wants to thank you and give you some kind of business or a building or a houses. I'm telling you, something's lining up for it, okay? It says something about an opportunity, solitude, visionary, balance, and rising, the storyteller. Somebody who's got some kind of gift of their voice. Something's coming straight from their heart. Ancient knowledge. Take it what resonates, collective, okay? You want to see what you want to see. You want to hear what you want to hear. You're frozen when your heart's not open. Alright, what's collective need to hear out of these letters? Tell collective what they need to hear out of these letters. Y'all, if this resonate with y'all, y'all hit that subscribe button, because there's like 67% that's watching but not subscribed, okay? So I ask you just to hit that for the YouTube algorithms. This is for entertainment purposes, y'all. So y'all take what resonates, and if it resonates with you, put something down in the comments, share the videos, and leave a like. Okay, it says something about being a beacon. You're a lighthouse, baby. Being a beacon. Okay, you're a beacon. Something is a beckoning call. You know you're being called. You've been called from birth. Okay, there's big changes in your destiny. Something about the chart. Because somebody, it's a coupling. The one that was don't get to go with you. Because they didn't level up. So you're getting an equal energy. Because the twin flame lives within inside of you. And when your energy is in that energy of balance in the dark and the light, the shadow and the light within self, and their energy is balanced within shadow and light within self, and y'all's energy cross paths, it's going to be like a magnet. Like, okay? It's a new soulmate that's, they've been a soulmate all of your lives, but they're going to be in a different vessel. There's going to be someone new in a different vessel, okay, that's equal to you, okay? Take what resonates. This says quit beacon, quit beacon, my beacon. Quit my habit. Someone quit their habit. Breaking the habit tonight. Binge show by show. Quit my show. Beacon by Zen, by Heck, by Key, Mikey, Mickey, something about frequencies. Okay, so wait, let's look for a second. It says each on it, beach, by the beach. Okay, I'll go by the beach. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, well, my own quiz shown me. You shown somebody something, I'm telling you. They quizzed you, and they wanted to make sure there's a cabin by the beach that they want to give to you. By the beach. Money It's a monkey on their back. Somebody had a monkey on their back for doing you wrong. I'm telling you they did. Somebody had a monkey on their back because they did you wrong. They're going to give you money. In money show. Back the queen. Standing up, saying you've been right all the whole time. It says Thomas. What? This is my last name. Thomason. What the flippity flip flippity flop? What are you talking about? Bye bye. Bye bye bye. Baby bye. Baby bye. Thomas. Mason. Thomason. What? No, what? Hold on a second. That shit say. That is fucked up. Anyway, home is by the beach. Come now. Key in my money and key. There's something about money and a key. Why do you want to give this to collectors? Baby, my baby. They know that you're their baby. I know, my baby. Queen. The cost. Frequency. I know cost. I know my cost. I know my baby. I know my baby. Like, I know my baby when I see my baby. Seen it in you. Seen it in you. Somebody seen you. It says something about the city. Somebody seen you on, like, a show. It says seen you on your show. And they knew immediately. It says, and I knew. It says, I knew the minute that they saw you. They knew on your show. Now they're what? Trying, it says because no one has, don't you even say it. Don't you even fucking say it. Quit. I see it on there too. You're gonna fucking blow my mind, y'all. This is about to blow my fucking mind. Nobody in my whole entire family has my eyes. Nobody in my whole family has my eyes, and that's what they're saying, because no one has my eyes. They know that you're theirs. It says county. What? It says something about the mob. What the fuck? County mob has. That just gave me all kinds of feelings. So hold on a second. Oh God Almighty, that shit fucking blew my mind. All my life I spoke about why my eyes look different than everybody else's. How come I look like y'all, but my eyes don't look nothing like y'all? Like, nobody in my whole family, I've searched, and nobody's eyes look like mine. He stayed with my Who stays? He stay with my, this is Bob, my men. He stays with my men. It says Stacy. Stacy cast out. Cast out of a book. Someone casted a spell out of a book. It says at that house. At that house. House. In Savannah. I told y'all there was a book on my other channel. Look, it says Kathy. Oh, that's, oh my God, that is her aunt. Oh my God, fucking A. Hitmen. Somebody drives a Mercedes Benz. Oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes Benz? Shay. God dang, that's a kid. What the fuck? This is fucked up. I'm sorry, y'all. It's really fucked up. Obey, bow, oath. Someone took an oath for money. Somebody's about to tell about it. Somebody named Kobe, maybe. Somebody's about to tell about this. Cash in, got money. Take money. Wait a minute. Them. Somebody won something. Them. Cachet. Work. No, there's no R. New Jersey, New York. Business. Busy in catch them, batch them, watch them. They watched somebody. Who watched somebody? Watches us, watches you. Body, Bob watches you. Ken, my kinfolk watches you. What in my hink? Bob watches you in my, something about thinking. Thinks you came by. Thinks you came by. Boy's name. Thinks you came by boy's name. Because thinks I came by boy's name? What does that fucking mean? Because no one knew it. No one knew my boy's name. And apparently I said it now because they think we use ink Now, back, boy, bomb. I don't know why it's saying bomb. My bomb. Now act. Now act. Now act. Say. New act. New act. Say you act in, say you enact some kind of crime, enacts new way when men act busy action. It's like someone's gonna be in a film. Many actions. My many actions. He who, something ebb and flow. Zeb, cab, key. There's a key. Whose key? It says whose key. Yeah, whose key's hanging over there on the thing that it drives baby girl crazy. It says bank it. Bank. Wait, bank my actions. You can take that to the bank. Shoes. Walking in your shoes. Show me. That's St. Louis. There's something going on in St. Louis. That crazy shit going on in St. Louis. I was just telling you. Something about an auction. Auction the house. Auction the house. Who auction? They can't auction the house. Oh, because they... Oh, yeah. I forgot to tell y'all. So, the last set of letters in the last reading, it said Drew and Sherry and Stacy and had all types of stuff out there, okay? And there's something about someone was bullied into doing something that they didn't want to do. They didn't necessarily want to do, but they were in an emotional state because something had happened. Someone had acted wicked. Okay? Shame on me. Shame on me. Shame on you. Shame on me. Put out, but Queen bee. It says Queen bee. Somebody's ashamed. Somebody's wicked. Put out some kind of case. Put out a case on a woman. Women put out a case. See woman on hike. Seeing a woman on a hike. Y'all tell me what. See woman on hike, but cut by bushes. Somebody was cut by the bushes, the thick bushes. It says the thick bushes. Thick bushes. By woman. On. Yes. Yes and no. But he, wicked, hit, but he hit my car, or my, but he hit my back. He hit me in the back. A boy hit a boy in the back. You talking about this you talking about this loser that Tino, hit a woman. Look, there's something about a bunch, bunch with my bat, with a bat, keys on, something about the radio playing. I don't know, there's an echo. A bunch of echoes. Saying somebody seeing the sun, because somebody could see, somebody watched somebody choke somebody, a baby, on, use baby on, choke my baby with some, choke my baby with some, watch somebody choke my baby. Are you talking about son? This is a boy's name, y'all. Without saying, without me say any, without me say any honk, any hunch, any hunch, without me saying anything. You're putting something together. Owes you, knows he owes you best, knows he owes you best. This is west, thank you, say thank you, best to say thank you, took me bunch, bunch of signs, bunch of wishy-washy, each time we touch, you, I'm shy. Somebody's wobbly. It's like someone's, if they touch you, it drives them crazy. Eye to eye. Say you seen my, this is MK, Mike, Mickey. Say you seen my champion, no P. Say you seen. They say you seen. Who's they? Seen it. You seen it. Something about somebody's shop. Yeah. Because they know that you've got some kind of gift collective, and now they don't know what to do, but they say it's time. Say it's time. Someone hawked something. Say you time, name. Say your name. Say your name, baby. Okay. Stay. I want you to stay. Men, been, we been in shock. Been in shock. Tammy's been in shock. Good. It says waiting. Something about being bait. Bait my hook. You hooked me. You hooked me. Somebody shook. Take what resonates. It says Mitch Cook. That's what it says. Yeah, baited the hook. Yeah, fishing. They're saying something about fishing. Shut up. Cook. And then it says saw you by. It says honey. Been keen on you was by somebody watching you. They're watching you. Think you cool. City boys. Are dickheads. We'll just say it like that. Dickheads. Okay, anyway, city boys on you, on us, on man. Mean city boys. No. Now, mean city boys now be husband. What? This don't say band. There's no D. City boys now own. Mean city boy own houses. Habit. Can't something habit. Can't come in. Can't come in by. This is twin. I'm done, y'all. I'm finished, y'all. I'm done. I can't win, it says. I can't win. Seized by. Something seized. Seized by. Hold on. This is CIA. Money seized by. By the way, money seized by CIA. House is easy to like fix, build, brick, like brick by brick or something like that. It's just something about it's Talking about a fucking house, though, for sure, okay? Name on it. Your name is on it. This is yours. Somehow, this is yours. The keys, name on it. Keys. Bob, Arizona, something about Arizona, Wyoming. Highway, there's a highway. Chubby boy. Oh, why is saying that? He's a chubby boy. He was a chubby boy. Maine, not Maine. Seek, not man. Not man, seek. Tony man, seek, chubby boy. God dang, I'm tired of hearing that kind of shit. Okay, I'm done with that. Something about a husband, a hubby. Hubby came to say. Hubby came, saw us. Hubby came, saw us. Same time, hubby, same. 10, what? Sam Tenney, cast out. Many. Cast out many. Golly, this is carrying on. Okay, I'm ready to quit. Cast out any. I want to say doubt, but I don't know. It says Stacy, and it says Stacy like spelt 3 or 4 different ways. Stacy. I'm done. There's some kind of marriage that took place. It says bitches. Many bitches. Bitches. Way. Amy. Amy's a bitch. Something about a newborn. Throw away a newborn. What the fucking A? What are you talking about? Bones. Throw away bones. Bitch. Bitch, say my name. It says, bitch, say my name. On news. On news. Act like. Act. Maybe on the news. Bitch. That's it. I don't mean to laugh, but damn, okay? Son, I put it up. That's it funny. I mean, it ain't funny, but I don't mean to laugh. I put it up. Y'all see something else? It says, bask in the sun. Bask in sun. My boat house. My boat house. Okay. Many knew my name, but ID. Somebody's in a safe house. The mafia. Why am I hearing that? Mafia. Saying Bitcoin. This is Bitcoin out here. Show me both my sibbies, maybe both your siblings, 2 siblings were working against you. This is about me. That's what it said in there. If I see some more words out there, when I look over the video, I'll put them down in the comments and pin them, okay? If y'all see any words, y'all put them down in the comments, and I come by and I'll pin them, okay? All right, y'all. If this has resonated with y'all, I mean, it's really resonated. I feel like the energy is straight on. This is a spy like me. What do you want to tell us about a spy like me? The dame who goes around making everybody. She must think she's got the only brain. Anyway, I'm glad I got good look at this. This Elvis talking, y'all. 75. Page 75. Look, I'm having spiritual bursts again. He throws a party, says Christo. There is one tonight. That's what it started at. I told you, party. Something about going to a party. This is Dryden lounges by the pool in pale blue shorts as Christo clears out the drain, every now and then stealing a glance of Dryden's body. When a cat missing most of its stuffing throws itself down on a crazy paving and shows Christo its belly, the pool boy laughs and explains he's taken responsibility for all the neighborhood cats. He digs into his evil eye shorts and reveals a tin of sardines. The cat howls, then gives him a quick rub against the shins before attacking the tin. Christo battling its head away, trying to remove just one or two of the sardines before tossing them into the shade. Nice of you, said Dryden, to look after the strays. Christo gives a shy smile. Who looks after you, says Dryden, hating himself when the smile turns flattering. Nobody, Mr. Joe. It says, it's just Joe. You said Mr. Corso hires you at his parties sometimes. Christo shrugs. I'm working for him tonight, yes, but he doesn't pay much. Sometimes he forgets to pay me at all. Dryden watches the cat eat the fish to the bone with clever and careful paws. He says, I think Mr. Corso is someone I can do business with, but I want to get a better sense of his friends first. My watch is sort of special. It records sound. Do you think you could keep it in your pocket while you work the party? Christo says too quickly, I can do more than that. I don't need you to take any risk. It's nothing important. I just like to know who my friends are. So somebody's fixing to ask somebody to do, like, some kind of undercover type shit. Christo leans on his broom, letting the afternoon sun slick his body. Could you be my friend, Joe? Dryden swallows a long, dormant, and better repressed stab of desire before he says, absolutely. Ooh, it says, the boss is ready to kill someone, Corso. Accented in English. It says, Ashia's voice cuts into Dryden's head. Here we go. Marking that as voice one, no matches. The boss cannot blame me. Labeling that Corso. I am the middleman. I am only the middleman, continues Corso. You have been given your promotion, no? You are the guy who fetches and carries for the middleman, says voice one. Shut your mouth about that stuff. Listen, everybody, Laurent lives in a cloud land. I told you to shut the fuck up, says Corso. All I know is I gave the thing over and it went up for sale, then somehow ended up practically back where it started, and that wasn't my fault. I do my job without attracting attention. Are you saying the boss made a mistake? Huh? Maybe you do really want a promotion. It says, Linsky, I've always thought I'd like you better without a tongue. It says, Christo, I told you to keep the glasses topped up. It says, any thoughts, boys and girls? I'd like to know that Corso knows about what's going to happen at the other end of the pipeline. Me too. I'd like to know it before 008 lost the use of his legs for for at least the last year too. It sounds like Willstower messed up buying that watch. It says, does that make him the boss of Gray Group? Dryden says Dryden, above the rules? Question mark. Or is he chafing at someone else's rules, wanting to be the boss? It says, hold on, we might have a problem. I thought you told the pool boy to put the watch in his pocket. I did. Cut me back in. It says, shit. It says the water was climbing to his ankles. He promised that Crisco he would turn the tap off when the level started to lap the marble lip of the bowl. Cristo says, I bought it. Corso says, I didn't realize you earned so good cleaning swimming pools. Laughter. Ha ha ha. I got Agnes Nicholas, says Cristo. My friend has a whole suitcase of them. Now the laughter turns to a howl. Page 77. Y'all take what resonates. If someone's got the missing piece to the puzzle. Okay? So y'all take what resonates. If it resonates with you, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. If you do want to donate, even $1, it's Cash App, $ ANGELMOON6237. Would really help me right now. I'm just saying. Okay? I usually don't ask like that. I'm just saying. It will help me right this minute. Alright, tell me what collective. It says, prioritize self-healing right now. Amen. That's what you've been doing. Put your needs above others for once. It's time to focus on you. Self-healing takes time and a lot of self-love. Someone is healing something that's been nagging them for a long, long time, okay? It says, remember, open wounds don't heal into scars overnight. Take the time you need in order to feel happier, healthier within yourself. There is no rush. And the way to do that is to find joy in the things that you can do by yourself, that you don't have to have somebody else right there with you. Okay, it could be taking walks in nature. It could be talking to the birds. It could be, hell, breeding birds, fish, aquarium, something about a fish aquarium. I love fish aquariums. I love birds too. They're fun animals to tend to. Both of them are. Okay, especially if you get the right kind that blend together. Okay, but anyway, maybe digging in your garden or just going outside and just spraying the sprinkler. I don't know, acting silly and being goofy and dancing like nobody knows. Okay, or who cares if anybody's watching? Dancing like who cares if anybody's watching? Stay golden, sweetheart. I love y'all. Y'all see y'all on the flip side.